Welcome to the Goodwin Boxing head-to-head for the March 5th Southern Area Lightweight title between Ben and Floyd Moore. Today we've also got the trainers with us, Ballingall and Julian. So gents, let's talk the fight then. We'll start with you then, Floyd, as a champion going into the fight. How you feeling?
Feeling confident, mine very confident to be honest. Full respect to Ben for taking the fight. But on the fight I can only see one outcome coming. It'll come away with a Floyd win. Whether I knock him out, whether I beat my points, but you know, that's all I'm predicting.
Yeah?
Haven't got much to say about it, to be honest.
So training's gone alright?
Training's gone to plan, mate, yeah, it's gone well. So I'm not going to let too much go away, but it's gone good. Alright,
and Ben, so you're dropping down a weight for this then, so...
Yeah, because the last fight I weighed in at 910, you know, and that's just a pound of lightweight. I'm probably on weight now. Weight's never a problem, you know, so might as well give it a go. It's going to be a good fight, a good scrap.
Yeah. So, alright, and stylistically, so you are a nightmare for most people.
Yeah.
That you'll drop your hand, you'll dance around the ring a bit, you'll go at range and in and out. Floyd is probably the polar opposite. You'll come in on the front foot.
I can do a bit of both, mate. People think I'm a one-trick pony, which I presume these guys do as well.
I didn't say nothing. No,
I didn't say anything. Didn't say anything. Didn't say nothing's double negative. Didn't say anything.
No, I'm sorry, mate.
Alright, so I'm not a one-trick pony. I can box and mate, that's it on that all night, you know.
So, I mean, so Ben then, are you bothered because you presumably not, you know, Floyd's a different level to you fought before.
Everyone's been a different level to me before I fought before. We've only 2 white collar fights. Fucking hell, come on. You know what I mean?
You've done well. You've done well.
I'm proud of it.
To be truthful, right? We've got
I'm proud of now.
Yeah, we've got a camera.
We've
got a camera here.
Come on.
To be truthful, right?
Yeah.
I've got a lot of respect for you because of where you've come from and all that. Right? You know what I mean? I don't really know you, but I've watched you fight.
A lot of shit, mate.
Yeah, so fair respect for that. And respect for helping make this fight happen. You know what I mean? For agreeing to it, it's all good stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, so you know, as far as I'm concerned, you've come a hell of a long way.
That's
you know
right.
what I mean? So fair play to you.
Thank you. Like I've said before, boxing ain't my battle, man. You know, just staying in track and staying fit and healthy and getting on with my life is. This is fun for me. I enjoy this. Fuck the rest of it. You know, life gets hard, doesn't it? We get things thrown at us. People die. People pass. You know, shit happens, right? This is fun. You know, if I can keep continuing this healthy lifestyle, you know, eating, training, it's a lifestyle for me. I love it. Like, win, lose or draw, I couldn't give a fuck. I'm enjoying myself.
It's a good story, isn't it?
It's a great story.
Yeah.
Come on. It's the Southern Area champion.
But you ain't going to lose.
I ain't going to lose. I'm not saying that.
So you ain't going in this to lose the fight.
No, neither for you.
Like, of course, you ain't going to train Floyd to lose. I ain't in this to think, oh, do you know, we're just making numbers up.
So we all know this.
I've never, ever thought in my mind I'm going to lose anything. I've lost family members. I'm never going to lose him. I've never even thought in my mind. That's probably what's got me to that extra percentage to get it this far. So I'm just going to roll with it and have fun.
Alright, so you've said about your lifestyle, like
many times.
You've come from
just to inspire people. That's all.
You know, you've come from a troubled lifestyle, and now you've changed it around for boxing. Like Floyd, your lifestyle is possibly.
I enjoy myself, maybe it's a bit opposite to Ben's.
You're the small hall Ricky Hatton. You're like, you know,
you didn't say it like that, but I say when I've got to train, I'll train hard. I'll make sacrifices, and that's what I've done again for this fight. But yeah, I'll win the fight and I'll party hard after. I'll enjoy it after. Don't worry about that.
So do you think then, Ben, if it goes into the later rounds, look,
he's older than me. Remember that.
So Floyd.
Age is just a number. Go on.
No, I'm going to say shit because, like I said, if I turn professional at 32 and have no experience, everyone says that, and then I win. Like, no, I wasn't disrespect to you. I'm just saying everybody says this. It really gets boring because I keep winning. Like, look, wait, that I was. There's nothing there. I'm always like this, right? I never put on weight, so I'm old. I'm this. I'm that. It's just like I'm so like. You say something else, not you. Just someone say something else because I'm undefeated still.
Oh, I'll say something else.
Let me just say one thing. You've got to put muscles on your chin, though. That's what they've got to be.
The thing is, I'll be straight with you. This kid's very underrated, yeah. And for one, what he has got is a chin, and you'll find out on the night has he got a chin.
You know I've got a chin.
Like,
I never fucking hit me with loads of shots.
But crack a bit as well, mate.
But the thing is, he ain't just awkward. He's not all like wrong. He does everything wrong from a coach's point of view, but it's so right. If it's, do you know what I'm saying, Chef? But one thing I can tell you, he can take a dig. And the bottom line is,
I don't want to be there to take it.
We'll find out.
No,
we've got this.
I know you're right. It's cool. I know it. We'll know it, right?
We've got like the sort of common opponents. Like I've had a couple of lads that's with you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, and obviously, like I know my lads.
Yeah.
And obviously, like Ben Nella, he can punch a little bit, and like so
Then
I'll come out. Well, you know, regardless if you feel it or not, you got hit with a few shots.
Yeah,
you
totally.
won by a point.
Totally.
But
So can I just say that if you like, no disrespect to Ben Nella at all, of course not, right? But if everyone's concentrating on that, yeah, after me being 18 months out, right? I was with Alec Wilkie. No disrespect to Alec, I'm trying to do.
You've been with a lot of different trainers as well.
No, I haven't. I've been on my own.
Yeah.
First of my career.
So you need to be with a trainer.
I'm just about to say, yeah. First 5 fights, I didn't have a trainer. I was just doing it myself. Didn't even know what I was doing, but it was working, right? So that's what I'm proud of. Then was with Alec, right? In that fight, I had my hands up coming forward. I can't do that shit. I can't box like that, and that's why I was getting hit. And then, as soon as I stopped doing all that, I've stopped 2 people in the first round, enjoying it, having fun. If
I think people might underestimate.
Don't go on Bandela, that's
but he can bang a bit. I ain't saying he's devastating, but he can bang a bit. So what I'm saying is that he's underrated on that side of things as well. And obviously, little things, new things I've put in his bag. And the train that I'm giving to him right now, listen, it's so difficult.
Let's talk trainers then. Come on, Rod. So in your gym, you're talking about. You said before about you've got champions in your gym. Like
I train every fighter to be a champion. End of the day.
So what champions have you got? You've got Ben.
I've got Ben right now. Obviously, I train Michael Devine.
Mike's.
Right, end of the day, Michael Devine. I've been in a big fight with Michael Devine.
Is he a champion?
What happened with Michael Devine?
Is Michael Devine a champion?
How come he pulled out?
Michael busted his hand.
Is Michael Devine a champion? Because you asked about what champions there are.
Was it lightweight? I didn't say I train champions. I said to you, I inspire to train everyone.
But your question is, have you got any champions in the gym?
Yeah, I mean, I was clear. You know, is it a gym of champions?
It's going to be.
Right.
It's going to be, yeah, definitely, 100%.
We're just working on it, aren't we?
You've got to look at what's coming through.
So what are your strengths then that you're imparting onto Ben as a fighter? What is it that you can do that Michael can't that's going to mentally or physically, give Ben the upper hand?
I think mentally, I'm in Ben's head and we're in a good space. I put a few extra things in his bag, which you'll find out end of the day. But that's what we're all gonna sit here debating. That's why we're all sitting here today. You know what I mean? You might think one thing of me, I might think one thing of you.
But we're gonna disagree, aren't we?
Exactly. Like from what he's done as a coach, from what I'm doing as a coach, it is. I'm going in the right place. I'm learning all the time. But I ain't a novice coach, if you want to put it that way. Like you might want to put it that way. I took Michael Lomax from number 22 in the country to number 6.
Yeah.
Right. He had more knockouts than me, and he did do in over 3.5 years. Yeah, I've just took Soul.
So hang on a minute, right? Because I was with Michael Lomax for a little bit.
Yeah.
Paul Cook.
Yeah.
And but really, you got to dissect that a little bit.
Yeah.
Because obviously, like Michael Lomax boxed people like Craig Watson and that.
100%.
So like the losses that he had then were like a high level. When Michael Lomax first, but when Michael Lomax first started off, he was like a former ABA champion. So like he started off with a good setup. And he worked his way through, but obviously, like his style of boxing didn't really suit the pros, is my opinion. And he wasn't really a big puncher. I mean, I was in the corner when he boxed Kell Brook.
Yeah.
And I was in the corner when he boxed Craig Watson. So when he boxed high level fights, so like obviously like it didn't work out. So then he's obviously sort of like come to you with a bit of probably the highest experienced lad that you've ever had come
100%.
to you, and like
and a great fighter.
Yeah, good fighter, but like you got to look at the calibre of opponents that he's knocked out when he was with you than the calibre of opponents that he fought before he was with you.
Yeah, 100%. But you've got to see that with Michael, he can bang, but he coasts. He sometimes just win it on points rather than take the chances.
I think he's a great boxer, but I disagree to think he was a puncher.
All right, I like Michael, but he ain't fighting in this fight.
Yeah.
So, Michael, yourself, what can you? You've worked with Floyd for how long now?
Since I'm proud, been with Mike from the beginning, so you see me.
We've had bad times.
Is that an advantage, though, do you think, over what these two have, that you two...
We've obviously got a relationship with them, they've been together, before the last fight, and obviously had a great result from that fight, so we've got to go on that. But I mean, we know each other pretty well, don't we? Well, you know me pretty well.
We know each other very well.
Do.
We know each other very well.
We live together.
So
sometimes.
it's like it is a close relationship and that. I'm not going to say like I'm like his dad or anything like that, but I'd say like I'm a close family, stepdad, whatever, but not like that. That's it.
It's a bit weird now.
Whatever way you want to call it, sort of thing. But we've been through some like real great moments. We've been through some horrible, vile moments as well. And so and that's what bonds people together and stuff. And you know, like boxing could be a very unforgiving thing where everybody wants to know you and you're getting on with everyone, and all of a sudden you have a few losses, everyone's slagging you off and blah blah blah. But you just got to take it. You know, we all have good times, but we've got to be prepared for the bad times as well.
I think it's about the coach.
We've had those
with the
things.
fight. I think today, I think if you've got that gel with your coach, forget about what this coach has done, what that coach has done, and right?
Chemistry.
If you listen, you know what it's like you've got that connection there. I've connected with Ben really well. You know, like all my fighters have, but I've really connected with Ben. And forget about what everybody's done here. It's what you've got together that's connected. End of the day, and if you've got no connection, you know, it's like you can't gel with a coach. And there's no work. You obviously gel with him.
And not everybody gels. Some people come and they move on because you know they're just not getting the right things. Not working. There's different styles and different ways of thinking, and you've got to have confidence in the person that you're with and stuff. And obviously, the most important thing is the confidence the fighter has with the coach. And you know, you've got to believe in each other. And there's times where things have gone. There's times where things have gone wrong in a fight. We've had to change it at the last minute, and he's gone out and done exactly what, and it just worked together. It makes you feel like crying, doesn't it? Do you feel confidence?
Belief in it, in each other.
Do you feel confidence in Floyd in Michael? Because I mean, Michael, I see you down at your call quite a lot. How can I put this nicely? You're not always in the winning corner,
no,
for whatever reason. So does that?
Say without mentioning names, there's been lads in our gym that.
No. Listen. Let me just tell you. Like boxing, like a lot of people want to see like the ticket sellers go out there and like the trainer walk in with a winner and come out a winner. But the real side of boxing is you have winners and you have losers. And I'm not bothered who I'm going in with. I'll just try my best to get everyone to win. You know, I'll be seen with a journeyman that's lost, you know, a load amount of fights and only won a few, and I'll be seen with a lad that's won fights as well. Like, you know, at the end of the day, I'm in the whole thing of boxing. It's the whole industry of boxing and that, you know. So in all different aspects. I've been in the corners, been like the house second for like 7 years for Frank Maloney or Kelly Maloney, as they say, sort of thing. So you know, like 7 years I've been house second. So I've been in all different aspects of boxing, and I love the sport. So you know, at the end of the day, if someone asked me to do the corner tomorrow and like be the house second at the show, I'd still be doing it. You know, because I just love doing something. You know, so I've got respect for like the journeyman lads and also the winners, and sometimes. Some of the journeymen you see out there, deep down inside, they're tougher than the actual ticket sellers.
They can win fights.
Yeah, and you know
they choose to be journeymen.
They choose to do that.
If they had that choice to go down that other avenue,
they
probably majority would be fantastic fighters. To be fair, but they've just chose that's going to be their living. And that's what they're going to do.
Yeah, I'm not bothered. I don't want to be just seen with unbeaten people and stuff like that. I'll help out everyone in that the best I can and try and make them better than what they are. Yeah. You know, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't. And if it does, it does. So you know, there goes that question about seeing me with your call with people losing.
Cheers, mate. What you say about me trusting what Michael says though? I do trust because I think there's a problem there. If I'm not going to trust what Mike's saying, you know, if I don't believe in what he says, there's a problem in there. I mean, it's been proven in our gym before. People haven't trusted what he said, and things don't go to plan. So, but I've got to believe what he says. I do, 100%.
Well, if you don't believe in your coach, what's the
point
of being with him? Exactly. You know what I mean? You've got to have that.
But the people that don't believe in themselves are the people that don't believe in anything else around them. So they're just destroying themselves, and it's not.
You believe in yourself, 100%. I've been trying, so
of course,
making great fight.
Of course. So how do you then?
That's why we're here today, Southern Area title.
That's right.
You know,
don't get this far by not believing.
This should be a TV fight.
It will be.
I think.
It won't be.
No, do you know? I think it. Why not? Why can't it?
I think it's got to make it to be a great fight. Where it's early or wherever it goes to points, it would be a great fight.
Yeah, stylistically it will. So Floyd, how do you prepare for someone like Ben that's so unorthodox that he probably don't know what he's going to do himself?
We've got unorthodox people in the gym. I've sparred
very unorthodox,
many
very unorthodox people in the gym.
I mean, you can't work too much on it, if you know what I mean. You can't prepare So as long as
If you think,
myself,
it's just like when you get a lad and he's thinking to himself, right, I don't like the box southpaws, and he just constantly keeps thinking, where his foot is, where my foot is, where I've got to lean, what I've got to do, which way have I got to move. You think about it too much, and you're too busy thinking about that, you get it. Exactly.
You've got to prepare for all styles.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter because it doesn't matter what grade, you've got to prepare for everybody. And there's no one you shouldn't really spar.
Yeah.
You've got to prepare for everybody because that fight could change like that.
So are you bothered then about Ben?
Not bothered at all. So like I say, at the end of the day, I'll get in there, I'll beat him up. So, that's the fact of the matter, and that's simple. That's what the end of the game is. I'm not going to worry about him doing the Ali shuffle. I know he's like, he does it, I've seen him do it. Like, it won't worry me.
The thing is, right, like in that fight with Ben was doing alright, you know, and then what happened is you done that shuffle and dropped the hands and you have a funny 5 minutes. But Ben couldn't handle that, and he just and that's what happened. That's why he went the other way. It's the mental side. But you see this little lad here, right? He's been tortured for years in my gym because we got people that just can do all sorts of trickeries and that. And Ben and Floyd's one of them lads think, beat me up, don't matter. No. So I'm still here. And you know, and he go for it. He's mentally strong. We'll call it stubbornness or thick as shit. You know, at the end of the day, he just goes through it and just carries on. You know what I mean? That's the way it goes. So, but you know, at the end of the day, you know, we're not taking it lightly. We never take anything lightly because
good because it's silly. It would be very silly to win it, of course, and vice versa.
Yeah, as you know. Like, you know, obviously you're not stupid. You've sat there and you've watched Floyd's fights. You've seen his record. You know, this, that, the other, and blah blah blah. You know, so you know that you know things can happen in fights. So at the end of the day, Floyd's an older lad now, and so he understands that, like, you know, you take things lightly, then things are going to happen. You know, 100%. We've all got excuses for why we lose fights and why things happen in fights and stuff. But at the end of the day, we can sit here and tell you a load of lies and all that. Like, but deep down inside, me and him knows exactly what the truth is, don't we? Yeah. So, you know, and he knows what he has to do. We can't take anything lightly at all. And it's a serious thing. It's Southern Area titles come down from another weight class.
Know what they've got to do. We've all done our own work. We've all done our training. Ben's got nothing to lose, everything to gain.
Of course,
you've got a lot
from
to lose, right? So,
but then Ben's given up his Southern Area title himself to come and take it. So
this is there is a risk. This is a better way. The last
box is about taking risks.
If
you don't take a risk, no one knows who you are.
Well, exactly. What do you want to coast along for? Just getting wins off the journeyman.
If you walk into a fight with 2 white collar fights, year in between, that is a fucking biggest risk anyone could have took, right? Fucking hell, 2 white collar fights. It was like, what the fuck, Robert Deacon's in my face. Starting a boxing gym, right?
Yeah, but you've got to remember now. But now, see what it is since what's gone on. You're more focused. You're getting there. You're believing yourself.
What did I say to you last time? I'm like, fuck, I'm in the moment. Because before it's been a bit like fucking.
Yeah, but you know what it is? This game is about weight. But now I get it. This boxing is about weight, and if you don't make weight correctly, you will get found out. I don't care what you say. Yeah, right.
Do you think you've got that advantage?
Sorry?
Do you think you've got that major
I'm saying
advantage?
He makes weight. The last fight out, remember this. The last fight out.
If you get any further, you'd end up super feather.
What coach? The last fight out.
You hit me this way, boys. You'll miss. I'll stand like that by the side of you.
But 2 weeks to go. But 2 weeks to go, I'm feeding him up, and he said, "I've never done this before." And I said, "Listen, you have to eat what I'm telling you now. Yeah."
It's hard to eat.
And I'm feeding him up to keep him at that weight. I said, listen, you're struggling to even be at this weight. So let's get you comfortable where you got to be, where you're more comfortable and you're floating about the weight. He's at this weight all year round. And I ain't saying, look.
It's no secret, is it? Sometimes I've struggled in the past, but you know, like I'm more mature now, I'm older. I'm doing it
wisdom.
But come fighting like then, I'll be well over a stone heavier than you.
Yeah, but do you know what it is? But the thing is, it's
say that now.
No disrespect to you. It's how you put it on.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I've done it now. I've done it properly,
but I've done it. Listen, I work with some of the top guys. I work with Greg Marriott, who works with Kell Brook. I work with him very, very closely. You know what I mean? Kid Gallagher, I work with these boys. Myself, if I'm in Sheffield, I'm in the Canaries, and I'm getting educated by these boys. I'm seeing how they rehydrate. I'm seeing what they do. Yeah, so I know
everyone's different. Everybody's different.
I am bringing all this education into my team.
Yeah, like put it into your boys to see what happens on the night.
No, but that's what I'm saying to you. But it's the same thing. It's all everyone hydrating. 99% of fighters get rehydration wrong. I'm telling you now, 99%. So it's the percent that do it right. And then I ain't saying that, but what I'm saying, Jay, is how you do it. You can be a stone every all you want, but it's how you do it that makes the difference. But it's going to be a great fight, isn't it?
It'd be a good learning curve as well, isn't it? You know,
100%.
it's the first 10 rounds. No, you've done 10 rounds before.
No.
No. 10 rounds.
But the thing
So I mean,
is,
I know it's different, you can say it's different, but it's Brian Tyler Goodjoy, he's a fat fucker, isn't he? And we're doing 10 and 12 rounds with him in the gym, so...
You've got a lot of people to be sparring, which you ain't got to go into who you're sparring, Ben, do you know what I mean? But what I'm saying to you, you've got the right sparring, the right people in front to prepare you for this fight, for Floyd. And that's all I can do. I can only get him the right sparring partners, the right training.
Fair play to you. Yeah.
And that's all I can do. I ain't going to go and get him no idiots to spar.
He wants the best me and I want the best him for a fucking cracking fight, like I said.
So where does your journey go after this, if you beat Floyd on the 5th?
Well, if you're not in boxing, right, to aim towards a British title, there's just no fucking point being in boxing. That's what I believe. So however I get there, so I get there. I feel it's written for myself. I don't care what anyone else says. No one even thought I'd win a fight, so I'm here anyway. I don't give a shit what anyone says. What I've done already, I've proved. So everything's a bonus. British title.
So what about you, Floyd?
I'm not looking past Ben, to be honest.
Oh, I don't mean I was looking past him. I didn't mean that.
I'm not looking past Ben, so whatever happens next, I'll take that as it comes, you know.
You keep entertaining.
Yeah.
No,
I'll keep entertaining ones for sure, but yeah.
I meant the long-term goal, that's what I meant. I have no way looking past you.
Everyone is in this to find out where your level's at. Yeah? So this is what boxing's about. It's all about levels. And let's find out, we want to find out where our fighters' levels are, and you want to find out where your levels are. So we're in the same business for the same reason. We're not in it for any other reason but to find levels and win titles. Otherwise it'd be ludicrous us sitting here talking about it.
Having fun doing it, mate. That's what I say. Have fun doing it.
So we're looking forward to 5th of March.
Yeah, it's exciting times,
Good
man.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
Excellent. Do we get a handshake,
If you don't enjoy it, don't fucking do it. Of course, my man. Good stuff.
Excellent.
All the best, mate. All the best.
And you, man.
Good luck for it.
Excellent. Enjoy the 5th of March when you see these two tear it up in the ring. Thank you.
Thank you.